So, the topic I want to discuss is the NBA done with older players running the league? Like, I feel like the NBA sped up to the point where like older players that are like 35 and up don't have the same impact as they used to, and honestly, they're like a negative at this point. Like, they can't keep up with the young generation. Is my point.
That's a really good debate.
We stay swishing, 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 swishing. Rise up, stay swishing, 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 swishing. Willing every jumper with a flick of wrist. Never a doubt, a fear of miss. Anyone sleeping on my shots get fits. Cause every shot do nets, do rips. Cards, hearts, darts, rewards, smarts, sharks.
Welcome to the Diamond Release Podcast. I'm Dimer.
Hello, fair folks. This is Release. Hope you caught some of the Snapchats I put out and some other things as well. This is week number 5 of Diamond Release, so that means episode 5. And today we're going to talk about an awesome topic. There's something called the Mandela effect. So the Mandela effect is
Named after
Nelson Mandela. So it is simply a form of groupthink where a massive group amount of people actually believe something to be true when in turn it's not. There's several factors of why that name is the way it is. For one, they thought Nelson Mandela died in prison back in the 90s. He died in 2013. We just looked that up. So that's where the name originates. There's some instances like the Shazam thing.
Star Wars.
Star Wars line, certain lines of movies that are misquoted that everyone thought was to be exact, but it's actually in turn, no, I am your father, not Luke, I am your father. Besides the point. So the reason why we brought this all up today, um, did you know Jared Sullinger's still alive?
um, I didn't even hear anything different. I don't know.
So I heard somewhere, I don't quote me on where I heard this, but someone also thought, like I did, that he actually died from a heart attack back in the mid 2010s, right? Was it 2017 ish?
I don't know.
That's what we
I didn't
saw.
hear anything about this. This is all you.
So people could swear that he was the one that passed away. Obviously, he was one of those Celtic members during that time. He went to Ohio State, very infamous university, of course, for basketball. Uh,
Football.
so that too as well at times. This year they lost to Michigan, but the reason I bring this up is I'm sure there's some of you out there like me that thought Jared Sullinger was no longer on the face of the earth. So
If you are one of those
it,
people, comment down below.
yeah, because I could swear that it was really him that did the. I swear I saw a post saying Jared Sullinger has passed away from a heart attack, and that was around that time, like 2016, 17, somewhere around there. Um, when in fact, if you do an internet search, and you guys are free to pause this and look this up, it's actually Fab Mello that was the one that died.
Hmm.
And there's a contingent of people that truly believe that it was Jared Sullinger, that it was the one that passed away. Now, Fab
both
Mello,
both Celtics players.
they were both on the Celtics, that's right. Around the same era. So I could see where that groupthink kind of thing, they play similar positions, around the same age. Now, they didn't go to the same college because Fab Mello went to Syracuse and Sullinger is Ohio State. So there is some things there that are different, but some reason like people seem to believe it was Sullinger, and I'm sure it's out there. Like I'm not the only one, but did you guys even know it was Fab Mello? Is my question. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
They both kind of disappeared. So like maybe it's our minds just like, oh, it must be Sullinger because he was the better player
Hmm.
that died.
Hmm.
When in fact, if you look up, Sullinger's still playing in like the European League or something. So I mean that's just an example. So my conspiracy was that the NBA actually duplicated Sullinger's body and erased all evidence that he did in fact die and like stage Fab Mello.
What? Where are you hearing this from?
He is a copy.
He's not copied. Why would someone copy Jared Solinger?
Ohio State. I don't have a real reason. Some insane group of Celtics fans, maybe.
I don't know what you're saying anymore.
Mind you of the week. This has been Mind You of the Week. Jared Sullinger died one day, and he suddenly came alive.
Cut it. Cut it.
All right, moving on.
So, the topic I want to discuss is the NBA done with older players running the league? Like, I feel like the NBA sped up to the point where like older players that are like 35 and up don't have the same impact as they used to, and honestly, they're like a negative at this point. Like, they can't keep up with the young generation. Is my point.
That's a really good debate. Um, some would call that natural, actually, though. That's a natural thing that happens in sports and life. The elder generations start to fade away. I think it's just natural,
Hmm.
but the NBA could be trying to influence that. Of course, they've done worse.
I mean, Shaq played quite a while. Um,
Yeah, but he was a bum at the end.
Kobe played quite a while.
He's an outlier because
Michael Jordan played quite a while.
it wasn't the same on the Wizards.
Manu Ginobili played quite a while.
He's kind of like a different story, in my opinion. He never really was like the go-to superstar on a team.
Hmm. So who's a player that was 35 and kept up with everyone up until like maybe a year or two before retirement? Like,
Kobe.
just him.
Uh,
What about Jason Kidd or Steve Nash?
no. I mean, kids last year with the Knicks wasn't that special. He helped, but he wasn't like the same. Steve Nash, kind of fell off a little.
Hmm.
It's hard to say. Like, it's subjective. Like sometimes it's because they were on bad teams if they started to fall off. Other times because their roles diminished, they look good still. I don't know. Like it's hard to say.
Hmm. But like in the past, you would think like people that were younger than 24 wouldn't be able to take over the playoffs like they are now.
Kobe.
Well, not to this extent of like how many people are actually doing it. Like there's at least 5, 10 people in the playoffs right now that are stars on their team and they're carrying their
Under 24.
yeah.
Who?
Edwards,
That's one.
Halliburton,
Eh.
uh
Eh.
Brunson's close, like
He's
maybe
older.
25,
No, he's older
26.
than that. He's like 26, 27.
Who else? You got Garland, I think is 25
He's not
around.
doing anything.
You got Paolo. You
All
got
right. I mean, is he going to actually carry them, though?
He
And
is.
this is before the outcome of Game 7, by the way.
Yeah. Who else?
I mean, Edwards is like the closest thing to what you're describing. Shea,
Yeah, he's. Well, I
is
think he's
he over
older.
24?
He's probably 25 or 26 also. But yeah, that's my topic I wanted to bring up in this episode.
Yeah, it's a shift in generations right now. So the old guard is dying out, slowly, of course,
And
as it does.
it's also weird that we just brought up Edwards on our last podcast, and now he's going
Let's
kind of.
speak on that. How on fire I am with Mind You of the Week. This series is like legitimate. This Sullinger thing might be like my black eye on it, but other than that, though, I think I'm on fire with my predictions of the conspiracy type stuff.
For the most part, I don't.
Pat Bev's pretty much speaking on 35-year-olds. He's pretty much headed out the door of the NBA and onto this type of world, the podcast more, or whatever he wants to do, coaching. I don't know if it'll
Did
be
you
the
hear that he
NBA.
called the reporter and apologized over the phone?
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's a good thing. It helps build up his brand again because I've seen some podcasts and people say a lot of bad things about Pat Bev right now. Um, he's definitely on the chopping block of some minds.
Hmm. But yeah, for the most part, majority of the mind of the week has been pretty pretty close to a reality of the week.
Yeah, some would call me like a genius. That's why my rap name was Marstradamus.
Oh my god.
We'll get to that later.
No, we won't.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of rap, though, I know this is mostly basketball, but it goes along with competition right now. Rap is getting revived. So I want to tie in some stuff with that. Like the whole, are you familiar with the Drake and Kendrick stuff going on, the beef? They've revived rap again, where it was starting to die out very slowly. Now everyone's watching rap videos and rapping again. They got Drake going back to rap instead of R&B and dancehall. Um, Eminem's releasing an album this summer. Nas is another one. Um, the Roan diss track to KFC. They got Roan out of retirement. I mean, rap is getting revived, and we'll get to that later. Is there anything else that you want to talk about in the NBA today?
Um, the Pacers are real. They are a real threat in the East. Not many people believe it yet, but Halliburton is a playoff player.
Moving on. I got nothing to say to that.
Timestamp it for a week or two when they advance.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. So clearly, as we know, the Knicks have defeated the Sixers. Again, my champion mindset continues while this one next to me flops, literally.
Is Brunson next to you or something?
No, I was talking about Embiid fans. Fans that swear he's the best player, but Anthony Edwards, a few years younger, is outplaying the so-called MVP.
Tell me how Brunson could get the same calls as Trae Young used to, and they took it out of the league, but
Well,
they brought
one,
it back.
Brunson is way better than Trae Young, so let's start there.
Mm,
He is. Overall, we're not talking about it on one thing,
when
just
he was
overall.
able to flop like Brunson is
No,
now,
no, no, no,
he
no,
was
no, no, no,
averaging
no,
way
no,
more.
no,
Well, I don't
no.
know about way more, but he was averaging more assists.
What does that have to do with anything?
He also brought his team further than Brunson did.
No, he didn't.
Third round.
Once.
Yeah,
Never did anything after.
because they took the rule out, which is supposed to be still out.
That's not why. They're not losing because of that. They're losing because it's a poorly put together roster, but move on.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about. Never mind. I got
Exactly.
I got my 2 cents in there.
Sure. I mean, it was a totally different time for the Knicks as well. They weren't where they're at today. It's kind of why they beat them. And we all know the Sixers always lose before the third round, so that's how they got there. I mean, that's why Trey Young was there.
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna leave it for a future podcast.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough, people. He got his shot. He won't take it. We know. He passes off.
I got an open shot, but I see an open layup.
Or more like I ignore the person wide open for the one that's got someone coming at him. This is a real thing that happened on a 3-on-3 tournament.
We don't discuss this.
And it wasn't me.
You gotta pass for an open layup. It's about the pass.
It's also about a bucket, as we continue to say.
So, should we move on to
The fun stuff?
what about the award that just came out?
Which one?
Defensive Player of the Year?
I actually didn't see that.
Rudy Gobert.
You know why I didn't see it? Because it was a foregone conclusion. I didn't have to check. Obviously, we both said Gobert. I mean, we knew it. Come on.
Is it because Wemby didn't play enough games?
He hasn't proven enough yet and hasn't won enough yet.
So defensive award is also about winning.
Should be. The point is some like highlight block if you're not playing ultimate defense.
Hmm.
It's not about the highlights necessarily. It is about the results. And that's all I'll say on that.
So how come Drew Holiday never won a Defensive Player of the Year?
Not sure. Honestly, I think he should have. He's one of the best perimeter defenders of the generation.
But Marcus Smart won one, right? Doesn't make sense.
It's odd. Really odd. It's part of politics, I guess.
Is it because he was part of the process?
No, not necessarily.
You know the NBA hates the process, right?
Uh he won an MVP. The pity one.
The NBA didn't vote for that.
The media did. And Adam Silver ultimately has the final say.
After all, he is a Knicks fan.
Not necessarily. He's not a James Dolan fan, I'll tell you that.
Do we have another topic we want to discuss before?
Havoc?
What?
Before Havoc happens?
What's havoc?
Nothing. We'll get to it. Do we have the fun stuff?
We can do the guess who. We'll keep it short because.
Yeah. Let's do one each.
All right. I'm gonna think of an older player that's not playing anymore.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I got it.
All right, so did he retire before 2019?
Yes.
He did. Oh. Was he a forward?
No.
Guard.
Yes.
Point guard, essentially. Was he primarily playing the point?
Um.
Primarily.
I mean, can we just call him a guard?
All right, so not necessarily. Combo type. Um, was he an all-star player at one point?
No,
Ah, was he a consistent starter in his career?
no,
Oh, did he ever win Sixth Man of the Year?
I want to say yes, but
Dun dun. I want to chase the cat. We're bringing that back. I want to chase the cat. My name is Ant Man. I grow in size. I
he has
mortalize.
won the Sixth Man Award.
All right, cool. Um, did he ever play for the Clippers?
No,
Interesting. Interesting. Was he a Nick ever?
no.
This is tough. Uh,
Hmm.
was he drafted after 2003?
No. The face of Stump.
Trying to think what kind of questions I could get to narrow it down. It's not working. Um,
There's a specific question that would narrow it down a bunch.
was he a 3-point threat?
Yes.
Did he play for the Sixers?
No.
Wow. Okay. A lot of people just got erased. You said he was retired before 2019?
Yep. Right before that.
What the heck? Who is this? Wow, this is terrible. Um,
I could give you a question to ask that would help a lot.
what? Go ahead. It's like a hint. Go ahead.
You want a hint or a question?
Same thing. Just say what you're gonna say.
He's won a championship.
Derek Fisher.
No. I don't think he's won a Sixth Man Award. He's also mainly a starter.
You said he wasn't.
No, Fisher is mainly a starter.
All right. Yeah.
It's weird though, because I think they both were into coaching at one point.
Interesting. Ty Lue.
No.
Crap. Give me one more guess.
One more guess? Or
Yeah,
hint?
yeah. Guess. Let me ask questions and then I'll make my last guess. Did he ever play for the Magic?
No.
Crap. Was he on the Cavs?
No.
Oh boy. What about Kings?
No.
Oh boy. Who did this guy play for then? Who is this guy?
He also won a championship in college.
What? Jeff Teague.
Close.
All right, what was the answer?
Jason Terry.
Wow. That's sad. All right. So let me think of a guy. Let me get his. I know the guy, so if you want to ask some questions, I'm going to pull up his stuff.
Can you turn your phone?
I guess. I don't even
Um,
have it up yet, so
is he a forward?
yes.
Has he played for the Grizzlies?
Hold on, hold on. I don't even have it in yet. And this goes along with the same theme. He's a former. No.
Has he won a championship?
Yeah, actually, he has.
You sound really surprised.
Yeah, I kind of am a little bit. Forgot he was there at that time.
Is he mainly a power forward?
No,
So, hmm.
only leaves one thing then.
Is he known for shooting?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Do people consider him clutch?
Not necessarily. I mean,
Has he played for the Kings?
no,
Hmm. Has he played for the Warriors?
no,
Dang. Um, was did he win a championship after 2010?
no.
Before 2010.
Yep.
Did he win a championship with the Cavs?
Nope. I want to
Lakers,
chase the cat. Nope.
Pistons.
No.
Was he drafted after or before 97?
No.
Hmm. Forward. Is he known to be a backup?
Yes.
You picked a backup.
Absolutely.
Has he won a sixth man award?
No.
Has he played for the Knicks?
No.
The Nets?
No.
Hmm.
That is the face of stumped. Do you want a hint yet?
Yes, I don't know where you're going with this.
He was on the '06 championship. Won't say the team. You got to think about who won that year.
2006. Was that Miami?
Yes.
So, I think I know who it is. Should I just say it?
If you know it.
James Jones.
Wrong. Next.
Um, hmm. Is he involved with the NBA today?
I don't really know how to answer that. I don't think so.
Um, he's known. He's known for shooting.
Correct.
You're surprised he won a championship,
Yeah.
so it's definitely not someone obvious.
Right. You would have guessed it.
Um,
Think back to teammates of Wade and Shaq of that year. If you know that. That probably won't help you though, knowing you. Ask some more questions.
mm, does his first name begin with a J?
Yes.
Is it James something?
No.
Why am I thinking?
Because you had James Jones stuck in your head.
I was thinking James Posey for some reason.
I mean, wrong era of Heat. Like that, you always mix up those eras.
Jordan Crawford.
Not even close.
Uh,
You get one more name to guess because you guessed two. Guess. You ask some questions.
I don't know this guy. That's
All right, let me give you. You probably do, but let me give you another hint here. Um, he played most of his career in the Eastern Conference, and that was from '03. So this is a huge guess. '03 to 2012 was his NBA playing career, at least. Most of it with the Eastern Conference.
Did he play in the playoffs?
Yeah,
Rotation?
yeah. Several teams. Getting hungry here.
I don't think I'm gonna get it, so I'm just gonna throw a name out there.
Go.
Um, no, I'm not gonna get it. I'm just gonna say Jordan Farmar. It wasn't him.
Nope. Jason Capona.
I was not gonna guess that.
Yeah, surprisingly, he was on that '06 Heat team. I forgot about that. But yeah, some people may know about me, he was one of my original icons that I had copied the style off. You know, the hoist. Shooter. Also, I like the number 24. He wore number 24.
Hmm. So that was Guess Who of the Week. We made it a little bit shorter.
Yeah, I'm trying to slice this time of doing the podcast in half. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about on the yak, they put a man on the balloon. They put a man in the balloon. Did you see that?
Unfortunately.
All right, then. I'm the man in the balloon. I be bouncing, stay bouncing, hopping, hopping. I stay hopping. I'm really about to lock in. Hope y'all stay tuned in. My videos stay in the loop and catch 'em dimes to my shots. Even if my shell pops, I will never kick rocks. I'm the man in the balloon. I be bouncing, stay bouncing, hopping, hopping. I stay hopping. I'm really the best option. Pass me the rock and clear out the clock and about to grab my Glock and heave. I'm the man in the balloon. I stay bouncing, hopping, hopping. I stay hopping. I got the whole metro booming. ET phone home. It's Mars Earthlings. I got House of Highlights, Sports Center top tens. I really got you, Lars locking. Game over when Mars dropping. I dropped the mic, folks.
The mic's inside the computer.
Yeah. Oops. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I stay bouncing. I stay bouncing. Like and subscribe.
There's
I
an
be
open
hopping,
shot.
hopping.
I see an open pass.
And I grab the ball off the rim because the other person missed. He passed to. I stay dropping. I
Have
stay
a good one,
dropping.
guys.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.